I built a home for you, for me, until you disappeared from me, from you. And now it's time to
It is also my very great honor and pleasure to welcome you today to the wedding of Charlie and Amanda. We come together as their family and friends in the presence of God to join this man and this woman in holy union. The ceremony of marriage is the first and oldest ceremony in all the world, celebrated in the beginning in the presence of God himself. When Jesus performed his first miracle, transforming hundreds of gallons of water into wine, he did so at a joy-filled wedding. That was no accident. There was blessing for the bride and the groom through his presence. And so he is today here with us and with you, Amanda and Charlie, as well. God intends your marriage to be a union of heart, body, and soul for mutual joy, for help and comfort given to each other in all the seasons of life to come. Marriage is unique among all human relationships because it is designed to be an example of the intimacy, of the bond that God wishes to have with all people. Therefore, marriage is to be entered into with careful consideration and respect before God, which I know you guys have done. You turn hard challenges into adventures. You balance each other and bring out the best in each other. As God watched your development into fine people that you are today, I think he must have said, "Ah, yes, these two people are perfect for each other. They will meld their life experiences, their learning, their passion, their intelligence, their strength in love, and they will be a powerhouse for goodness in the world." It's time to begin the vow portion. Charlie, do you now pledge to begin a new chapter of your life focused on your mutual hopes, plans, and adventures with Amanda? Do you receive her as your wife to make a home and a life so that she will be loved and cared for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Amanda, do you now pledge to begin a new chapter of your life focused on your mutual hopes, plans, and adventures with Charlie? Do you receive him as your husband to make a home and a life so that he will be loved and cared for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And now all of you who are gathered here today, you are not spectators. You are not spectators. Your presence here is valued deeply by Amanda and Charlie, and they want and need your help and encouragement in the years to come. See, they're helping you right now. Do you now pledge to them your encouragement and support? If so, please respond with joy and energy. We will.
We will!
Well done. I, Charlie, take you, Amanda,
I, Charlie, take you, Amanda,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer,
for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
As God is my witness, I give you my promise.
As God is my witness, I give you my promise.
And now you, Amanda. I, Amanda, take you, Charlie, to be my husband,
I, Amanda, take you, Charlie, to be my husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer,
for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
to love and to cherish until we are parted by death.
As God is my witness, I give you my promise.
As God is my witness, I give you my promise.
And now Amanda and Charlie have written their own vows to each other.
Amanda, there are so many reasons why I love you. You know so deeply what you value, and you'll let nothing stand in the way of that. You create adventure in every day, and you take others along it with you. There is never a dull day with you. You put the needs of others above your own. You feel their pain and their joy so deeply, including mine, and you know what to do without being asked. You'll give anything a go and keep going at it. The best, then you'll never do it again. You overcommit to everything when you're excited. Just ask your parents about the itinerary for this trip. But the plans will be so well thought out and have something special planned for everyone on that trip. Amanda, there are so many reasons why you make me a better person. You help me better understand myself and my feelings. It can take a while for me to figure this out, but you're patient and you give me the space I need. You teach me something new every day. You challenge me when you know there is something. You support every half-baked idea of mine, even when you know it's a terrible plan. But you do it anyway, because you know it's important to me. You push me to do things I'm afraid of. Amanda, there are so many reasons why we're going to share the most amazing life together. We move through each day as partners. There is never any doubt that you aren't there with me on the journey. We have the most amazing community of family and friends. We'll have so many fun times ahead with them all over the world. We don't let life take us down a path that we don't value. We take charge of our life because we know what's important to us. We share the load when the other is struggling. There's no questions asked. We just know what needs to be done. We've both made big life decisions to let our relationship grow. We didn't think twice about any of these decisions. The answer was always obvious. Today is the next step in that. Amanda, we're about to get married, and I'm so happy. I love you. I vow to treat our life as an adventure, to keep exploring the world together, to have joy and thirst for life that's contagious, and to live a life we'll look back on and be proud of. I vow to have the hard conversations with love, to share when I need help, and to listen first and let emotions come before solutions. And always remember we're on the same team. I vow to always support your hopes and dreams, to always be proud of you and love you for who you are, and to help you learn and grow to be the type of person you want to be in the world, and to strive to be the best version of myself for you too. I vow to build a home, life, and family we love, to build a community that lifts us up and supports us, to be there for our family and friends, even when they may be further away for one or both of us than we would want. I vow to see your point of view when the lenses we're looking through are different, when our accents are misunderstood, when you say tomato and I say tomato. I vow to be brave when you need it, to make decisions as partners and acknowledge that will require compromise, and to always tell you and show you that I love you.
Charlie, when I imagined who I would marry, I couldn't have pictured a better partner than you. We still learn new things about each other every day. I know you're the partner I was meant to find in life. You make every day of our life together a day to remember. I love you because you see the best in people and make the best of situations. You have an effortless way of caring for others, including me, and always make sure everyone else is having a good time before you think of yourself. I can think of so many times we left at dinner and you were hungry because you wanted to make sure everyone else got what they wanted, or you were cold because you wanted to make sure everyone else was warm. You're kind to everyone without being the annoying kind of nice. You're also a mischievous pot stirrer, even though lots of people would never expect it. You have a curiosity and excitement for life and are always learning new things. I love how humble you are and how you're good at everything, but are quietly confident without having to have a big ego about it. Even though you're better than me at pretty much everything, I love that you don't let that stop us from doing things together and would rather ski some easy runs or surf some tiny waves so you can do it with me. I love that you're always saying yes to new experiences, new friends, new foods, and new places. I love how much you love your family and how much you love mine. I love how you always make me feel safe and at home. And I never questioned the multiple times when we were moving across the world with nothing planned on the other side, because I knew life would be better with you. I love how your default expression is a smile, even though sometimes I wish you got a little more mad or a little more frustrated. But I know I do that more than enough for us both. Thank you for loving me for exactly who I am, even the bad parts, but still pushing me to be a better version of myself. You help me to slow down and wait, to be less impulsive and less reckless. You know exactly how to deal with my moods, how to make me laugh, and exactly how to make sure I know I'm loved in big and little ways. You care for me when I don't feel good. You buy me ice cream cakes when I need a pickup, and you know what I need before I do. You're always cheering me on, making sure that I know you're proud of me, and helping me when I think I can't do something. Last but not least, you listen to all my chatting even when all you want to do is go to sleep. We've already had so many adventures together, and I know our life together will never stop being challenging, exciting, a little scary, and a lot fun. I love you, and I'm so lucky I get to marry you. I vow to treat our life as an adventure, to keep exploring the world together, to have a joy and thirst for life that's contagious, and to live a life we'll look back on and be proud of. I vow to have the hard conversations with love, to share when I need help, and to let you help me. To listen first and let emotions come before solutions, and always remember we're on the same team. I vow to always support your hopes and dreams, to always be proud of you and love you for who you are, to help you learn and grow to be the type of person you want to be in this world, and to strive to be the best version of myself for you too. I vow to build a home, life, and family we love, to build a community that lifts us up and supports us, to be there for our families and friends, even when they may be further away for one or both of us than we would want. I vow to see your point of view when the lenses we're looking through are different, when our accents are misunderstood, and when you say tomato and I say tomato. I vow to be brave when you need it, to make decisions as partners and acknowledge that will require compromise, and to always tell you and show you that I love you.
Amanda, I give you this ring as a symbol of my promise to always be your partner, your best friend, your family, and your husband.
And Amanda, if you can please take Charlie's ring. And as you slide it onto his left hand, repeat after me.
Charlie, I give you this ring as a symbol of my promise to always be your partner, your best friend, your family, and your wife.
It did fit. Amanda and Charlie, whatever you do, never underestimate the power of your friends and your family. Because as much as you have an incredible amount of love between the two of you, don't forget that those who are here today are also part of your team. They'll be cheering you on all the way when times get tough. And of course, they'll be here when times are light and fun. And no doubt they will be cheering you on tonight as you all relish in celebrating your love for each other and the commitment that the two of you have made here today.
Amanda and Charlie, you have come before friends and family and before God and have expressed your desire to be married, and you did it. You have made promises of love, faith, and devotion to each other. You have sealed these promises by the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore pronounce that you are husband and wife, and what God has joined together, let no one separate. Charlie and Amanda, you may kiss. And now may the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, everyone here, I present to you Charlie and Amanda.
Send me on my way. 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 I would like to reach out my hand, tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on. Well, pick me up where golden hurt. Tell you to run. Nobody say, nobody on. Well, I would like to hold my little one. Happy bell, cowbell. I would like to hold my little hand. Happy bell, cowbell. Send me on my way. Send me on my way. Send me on my way.
Amanda and Charlie really do belong together. We're so proud of both of you. Charlie, we are so proud and happy to have you as part of our family and to be part of your family. Charlie, you seem to know what you've gotten yourself into. We appreciate that. Charlie and Amanda, about 1 year ago, when you guys got engaged. I know I'm running up on the end of my time. I can tell. I'm getting that look. Okay. Last story, Amanda. About a year ago, when they got engaged, we were going to Brooklyn to meet them. We'd never even been to Brooklyn before, and we went there to New York. And Charlie, as we're walking around the city, we knew that Charlie was planning to propose to Amanda. Amanda didn't know exactly when that was coming, so we're walking along, and Amanda had to go to the restroom. She ran into a city park restroom, and Charlie suddenly turns to us and says, we'd heard that Charlie might have developed a speech, to ask our blessing. And so Charlie comes up, and Amanda goes in the bathroom, and he says, I'm not sure how long she's going to be in there. I'd like to ask Amanda to marry me. What would you think about that? And that was the speech. And it was perfect. So Charlie and Amanda, we love you guys. We're so happy to be a part of your family, to have you a part of our family, and to be a part of the wonderful, the bigger family here in New Zealand. And Pete and Ann, thank you for blessing them and for all of your hospitality. And it's a wonderful day. How could it be better? Thank you.
We met Charlie in Dublin to travel with him before going to Oxford for the end of MBA celebrations. And in a bar in Dublin, Charlie announced he was heading back to Oxford early to complete an assignment. Nothing suspicious about that. He declared he was smitten. That's where Anne's word, smitten, by an American girl named Amanda. So, so much for that assignment. So after a tumultuous 2020, Charlie and Amanda found their way to get together in New Zealand. We've been lucky enough to get to know Amanda during that 14 months they spent in New Zealand. That was fantastic. And we have absolutely no regrets that he ditched us in the Temple Bar for what we call the Amanda assignment.
While at school, Charlie studied the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, which is often referred to as the road less travelled, and it seemed to resonate with him. The less trodden path, the better, has been his mantra. Whether it be working in Antarctica, climbing active volcanoes in Ecuador, organising his own climbing expedition in Nepal, or narrowly avoiding arrest at Machu Picchu, he certainly has gone on paths less trodden. Their paths brought them together in Oxford, and after many shared adventures, they decided to travel the same intrepid path together. Peter and I are so thrilled to welcome you, Amanda, to our family, and delighted that Charlie has found his soulmate, who obviously cares, loves, and supports him as much as we do. And we now look forward to following them as they now wander down their next path as husband and wife.
Amanda shows up for me in every way, big and small. She loves to set up thoughtful surprises for birthdays, holidays, and just because. I know I speak for all of her friends when I say you can feel Amanda's love and presence even when she's not physically close to you.
In 2003, my parents tore me away from my Westie life. Full of Holdens and bleach blonde tip hair, they forced me into my first ever tie and blazer. They shipped me off to St. Kentigern's School for Boys. I was a fish out of water. I didn't know a single person at this bizarre new place. After being introduced to the class, I walked to my desk and I sat down. All of a sudden, from my right came a voice. Hi, my name's Charlie. They call me Weasel. And look, I've got an ear infection. That day, I made one of the best decisions of my life. Hitching my wagon to one of the strangest and most interesting humans to ever walk this earth. Our very own Charles William Wilkinson.
And I tell you this story because I think it is very representative of Amanda. She will do absolutely everything for the people that she loves, and she will do it in whatever way serves to maximize joy. But she doesn't just pick you up from your medical appointments with milkshakes. She also grieves with you when your news is bad, and she celebrates with you when your news is good, and she simply has an infinite capacity to care. Luckily, Amanda was determined to be the most impressive among our friends and decided to get a 3rd degree. And luckily, Charlie did not get the duds only memo about Oxford, and there the two met. As Amanda recounted to me, Charlie's feelings were revealed for her when he told her that he, liked her. But from this erotic exchange, a romance was born. Charlie is, to put it complexly, a really good dude. He is someone whose goodness precedes him. He radiates kindness, and he is as clever as he is kind. Infinite joy that you've brought all of us, and may you forever bring it to each other. Cheers.
It means so much to have so many of our special people all in one room. We have friends and family from so many different parts of our lives together, and so many of the people who have made us who we are today. All over the U.S., we have Oregon, California, New York, Hawaii, South Africa for 48 hours.
Racy Glass, babe.
London, Georgia, Kenya, Australia, and of course, Auckland. Friends from Oxford who were there from the first day we got together. Friends who we've grown up with, lived with, gone to uni or college with, worked with, and traveled all over the world with.
And lots of special people who couldn't be with us here today. Just remembering them now quickly. Dave's my granddad. He would have been up the back with the caterers, carving the meat you had today. Popper as well, who would have been out by the fire pit where there's no s'mores, but thank you, Kate. Telling all the stories and the jokes to the world. Grandma Val, who would have been the first one on the dance floor and the last one to leave, being kicked out of the venue. And then Jenny as well, who would have organised the whole thing and would have been sitting down there with a long but short Bacardi, lime and lemonade. Her favourite drink ever.
And my grandparents, nearly 100-year-old Grandma Edna, who was trying to FaceTime in today, but we didn't have service. She was convinced she'd be watching on Channel 7. Yolanda, better known as my abuelita, who would have been setting up her massage table in the corner and getting down on the dance floor. They would have been enjoying some wine together. My granddad Chester, who would have been talking about the time they came to New Zealand back in the 80s. And my abuelito Mario, who would have been so surprised to find himself all the way in New Zealand.
We love you all.
Thank you all for coming and celebrating with us. We're going to cut the cake and we're going to boogie afterwards. We don't really know what we're doing now.
No one told us to do it.
Kate's back.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside among those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Makes potions and traveling shows. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song. This one's for you.
Oh, you were looking so good right out of the bed. I love it. Come on. Go read the little thing.